Hey guys, TheSgtSloth here, and this is Transformers War for Cybertron Tactics Episode 4. And today we're talking about the Scientist class. So, what's there to say about the Scientist? Well, he's one of the most unique classes. No, he is the most unique class in the game in the sense that he's a lot harder to use. He's got less health than everybody else, and he can fly. And he's got a few perks and special tricks about him that makes him a really fun character to use. So I guess first thing you want to know when you're picking your scientist is what kind of scientist do you want to play? The scientist can fit a bunch of different roles. He can be a support character from long range. He can be a medic, doctor, kind of healing character. He could be a robot in disguise, literally in disguise himself. Also, he can be anti-vehicle because his jet form shoots rockets that lock onto vehicles, so that's something to think about. Well, anyways, I'm just going to talk a little bit about what I think different archetypes are for playing a scientist class. Well, the first one, the most obvious one, is probably the medic scientist. Now, if you're a medic scientist, in terms of weapons, what you're going to want to equip is the repair ray, which is the healing gun. And how your playstyle should be is you should basically stick with with your teammates or with the bulk of your team, and just keep them all nice and happy and healed throughout the whole game. So, since you're going to be going with your teammates up front and all that, and since the healing gun is taking up one of your weapon slots, your secondary weapon, you're going to want a Neuron Assault Rifle because it's probably it's one of the most versatile weapons in the game in the sense that it's good at long range, good at short range. Here you see, I saw that there was a scientist on the enemy team who was using disguise, so his name was appearing as Blue. And so after finding that out, well, there's not much I can do because when someone's in disguise, not only does their name appear in blue, but their name changes to the name of somebody that's on your team. So the best thing to do at that point is to just randomly shoot at any scientist you see with his name in blue. And if your crosshair turns red or you get a hit marker, then that's basically what tells you that the guy's in disguise. So it's always something to be mindful of. And anyways, as I was saying, so the Neuron Assault Rifle is probably the best for a medic type scientist, because the scientist who's running with his team is kind of on the front lines. You don't know what to expect in terms of combat situations, so you want to be prepared for any kind of situation. And it's a good weapon to support your teammates with as well, the Neuron Assault Rifle. Of course, you could always also use the Photon Burst Rifle. That, if you get used to it, it could be an all ranges sort of weapon, because it is possible to successfully fire from the hip with the Photon Rifle. But at the same time, it takes quite a bit of patience and accuracy, and we don't want to have to learn how to aim. We want to just get kills fast, like right now. So anyways, that's what I think the medic type guy should use. And of course, in terms of abilities, probably Sentry Gun to help defend his team, and then either Shock or Drain for the secondary. As to which one's better between the two, I think that both are pretty unreliable in their own way and hard to use. So you might as well pick your poison. I wouldn't say Disguise for a healing type scientist, because if you're hanging out with your team and healing them for that long, then who are you trying to fool anyways? Disguise is more for the type of scientist that goes behind enemy lines. So that brings me over to my next archetype, the robot in disguise scientist. Really, I think that you can put disguise on any type of scientist. Just throw it on there and just randomly turn it on whenever you get the chance. The recharge time between disguises is about as fast as the Scout's cloak, and so you can just sort of have it on as a safety net. I mean, you can hang out with your team, sure. You don't even have to go behind enemy lines. You can just be screwing around and have it on, and it might save your life. How to use disguise is as long as the enemy doesn't actually put his crosshair on you, instead his crosshair is turning red, you're fine. So try to stay behind an enemy or to the side of their view, and make sure that their character model doesn't turn around and face you, and well, because if he does, you're screwed. A good way to tell that somebody has figured you out is if you're strafing around some enemy scout, and the enemy scout is turning his body around with you and staring at you and looking all confused. That probably means that your disguise has been found out. You should probably get out of there right away. Okay. So, anyways, then there's the long-range support type scientist, or what I'd call the combat scientist. So, the first thing you'll notice about the scientist is, though he's kind of weak, he's got barely any health, he's got also one of the best selections of weapons in the game. I mean, he's got the Neuron Assault Rifle, which is a great mid-range to all-ranges weapon. Then he's got the EMP Shotgun, which is a great close-range weapon. And then he's got the Photon Rifle, which is the best long-range to medium weapon in the game. Though, of course, it's not better at long-range game than the Null Ray, but still, it's effective at a wider range of ranges. Range. And what you can do with a scientist class, if you so wish to, is you can do what I'm doing here and equip the Photon Rifle with your shotgun as a secondary, so you're pretty much powerful at all ranges. Or, for instance, you can stay behind your team and give them support fire with the rifle, and then if, say, a scout or somebody gets a drop on you, you can pull out a shotgun, and suddenly you're not completely useless in that situation either. And what I like to use when I'm running that type of scientist is L2 I put on Disguise, and honestly I just put it on randomly, hoping they don't shoot at me, and then I put on Sentry Gun, because Sentry Gun's really good. Why not run it? I personally don't on my favorite. Well, I have like 3 classes because I'm past level 10 on Scientist. So what I personally use is I don't use Shock or Drain. I think that if you get in a situation where you have to rely on Shock or Drain to save you, then you're already screwed anyways. You should try to avoid those situations in the first place. You see here, what I'm doing is I'll stay up here and I'll snipe dudes, and then if I see an enemy close by, I'll go Disguise, walk up to them, and try to get a stealth kill, So it's kind of a versatile way to play the scientist, you could say. And well, it seems the game's over. And 9-2 is not that great of a score, but it's a consistent score. And I really run out of time to talk about the scientist, so I'll put up another scientist video soon to say some more stuff about it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.